Even in relationships today, I kid you not, you can't be dating a girl alone in this era. No.
You better be having money or anything.
You better be having money
to cover her out.
Yeah, which she doesn't even have, but she doesn't look at it like that. For her, she looks at it, you don't have. But she has equal opportunities. She went to school. She went to she got education.
She's even working.
She even is working, but she also doesn't have money, but she expects you, the age man, to actually have the money.
How are you?
I am born again.
Oh, well, I love that. You have never changed.
No. I can't change. I don't know how to change. I don't know how to be not mean.
Yeah.
And part of me is that. You know.
Now, me being a counselor, I'm like, aren't you hiding a few things when you say, I'm born again?
No, not really. Born again is a lifestyle. Is my lifestyle. Being born again is my identity. So, and is there anything to hide? No, I don't think.
No, like me, I'm worried. Like I want to even look at you and say, how are you doing? Like, how are you doing?
And still, I would say I'm born again. Like that's the easiest answer and response that always comes really for me. And yeah. So yeah.
You're good.
Yeah.
Dear love hub.
Perfect. I'm not complaining.
Yeah. I am so glad you have given us this opportunity to come through.
Yeah, trust me. We can do this over and over again.
Humbled. I have a lot then.
Oh, really?
Yes, I have a lot, so I'm going to just unpack a few with you.
Yes.
Then definitely we go deep.
Yeah.
Wesley, let my people know you. I might know you as King Wesley, King of the radio, and then someone knows you different.
No, that's it. That's it, really. There's nothing much about me to know. It's the same me, King of Radio. That's it. Born again Christian, really. I am doing life here on earth on borrowed time.
Borrowed.
Yeah.
You have understood life.
Yes.
You have truly understood life.
Yes. I'm here on borrowed time. I can't say that I know how long I'll be here. No, I don't. None of us either knows. So for me, I live each day as it counts.
Wow.
I live. I don't exist. I'm not existing here. So every day I wake up to be purposeful. And also I wake up every day wanting to do something different than I did yesterday.
Amazing. Yeah, someone should copy that. Yeah. I've been having a question that I ask men.
Yes.
Just one.
Which one?
We get in.
Yeah, sure thing.
Can a male and a female just be friends?
Can a female
and male just be friends?
It's until of recent that it has actually changed. But initially, it's been very okay. Like, can just be friends. I have very many girls that I'm just friends with.
Just friends?
Yeah.
Yeah, someone like said it cannot happen.
No. It depends from which angle and perspective you're looking at it. In my life and capacity and office, I actually can afford to actually have girls who are just friends. When you now, for example, my life is not my own. I am a public person, so I am a leader. You know, I am a leader, so you have very many people you mentor, you have very many people you lead, there are very many people. You have spiritual children that you've never given birth to who are even mature. You know, you inspire very many people, so you can't afford not to tame yourself to be sober. So there you have to have, by force you have to have you know, friends that are just friends with you. And again, when you get married, it's also a different ball game altogether. Then every guy in your life has to be your friend.
Every guy?
Yeah, they have to be your friend for just being friends. Because you're married.
You're married now.
Yeah, you're married now.
These have to be just friends.
Just friends. Nothing much, nothing more. Like they have to be, whether they like it or they don't like it, they just have to be. So the rest here, then because you have a wife again, because there is a bigger life and covenant that you have to keep and go and move, and there's quite a lot at stake if you choose to see girls as edible things.
Did you just use edible?
Yes.
Chewable.
Yeah, chewable, yes.
I mean,
Let's, just
that becomes hard for you to keep any girl as a friend or any.
No, I
any
can
man
keep you as a friend. I have no problem really. You being there as a friend. You're a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a friend. I saw
That
you. I
makes
even
sense.
saw you. No, I think you'll be in the best position to even answer this question because I've seen you when you were still like a young girl.
Should we bring the background story?
Yeah. Because now that now you would be in the best position.
Yeah.
Because you did training when you still I trained you guys when you're still at campus. And I'm proud of you of what you've become eventually. This is what you're supposed to do, and it was long overdue. But sometimes people grow into spaces. There are particular things that you need to go through, then you take time, and then eventually you come through.
But there's always time. God's timing is
So I saw you when you were still single, without a boyfriend even.
And now I'm purely married.
Yeah, now you're purely married. Yeah, so that would be in the best place. And you're a big cohort of girls. Then, and at least I'm one of those people. I know for a fact that you've never had that I've had and play around with girls. Yeah,
that's for a fact. Now let's get deep into our conversation today. I wanted us to
go deeper, woman of God. Yeah,
the generation now,
yes,
and the generations before.
Yes,
love is one.
Yeah,
different generations.
Yeah,
but things have become different. And I wanted to just know from you.
Yeah.
Maybe you have even already mentioned that I was here when I was a young kid.
Yes, young girl, yeah.
A young girl. Then now the generations have passed. Maybe you're in a safe space to actually tell me that. Do you think the older generations were finding love much easier than today?
No, finding love has never been an easy thing.
Oh.
I don't think it is, and I've been here for a long time, man. So finding love has never been an easy thing. It's the expectations after you find love that determine the longevity of love. You understand that? And then love as love itself, love is a doing word.
It's an action.
Yeah, it's an action. Yeah, it keeps, it has to. The moment, and there is a place where it reaches, and you see, love is defined by every individual differently based on their moments. Others, as the butterflies they feel in the stomach, that's not love. No, those are signs and symptoms.
Signs and symptoms of
love. Those are signs and symptoms.
Butterflies,
the butterflies, the heartbeat, the heart skipping, the momentary feelings when you actually feel someone. You see when next to someone, you feel like, you can't.
Like your hairs are pulling each other.
Stuff like that. You're far apart. You feel like my heart. Yeah, you keep calling here and there, and those are phases.
Those are signs and symptoms.
Yeah, those are signs and symptoms. Those are phases, but eventually go away.
Yeah.
Let's take it deep. Now, real love is the doing word we are talking about. Real love is too big. Now, too big that is described in the Bible in not one word, not two, not three, but very many.
Very many words.
Patience, all those things. Kind,
does not boast.
It does not boast, and so on and so forth. But when you look at love today, it's totally different from love then. Because one, we are a first generation. This is a first generation. For us, we were, because, for example, even people who get married, people should know that the butterflies, what you two, you should know that there is a phase you're in towards the honeymoon and in honeymoon and after honeymoon. Then there is that keeps, then there are moments that keep coming up. You feel like you miss your person. You feel like you love, like there is a way you love this person beyond words can explain. And they are not in the butterfly way, but they still get you. They get your sides.
Yeah.
So it is that people get to overlook, and most people don't grow into that phase in this era.
They never get to that
no
stage.
They never get to that stage. Baba akivuddeko dda because it's a microwave generation. Buli kimu fast
30 minutes.
Teri agumiikiriza. Esimu eyatika bwati si screen nakugamba tekyakola.
But you can put another new
tayagala kumanya. That's not them. Changed aba evuddeko. Today it is very, very hard to find. Do you know why phones keep coming up? Because they know the generation they are dealing with, the attention span is very small. The same way people change gadgets, cars, so on and so forth, is the same way their heart changes towards everything else in their lives. So that's why love today is not something that actually you can hold on to. It is not a guarantee that the person you're getting is going to be with you forever. In this era, when you're getting married, it's not even a guarantee.
You get married. There's one person who said, marriage is near here. My friend went there last week. She's here.
So Kati, we have a generation that has that mindset.
Everything has to be, no patience.
No. There is no patience. Njachita, nchivamu. You know? But tunulira soko ne TikTok leero. You get to realize jongamba ffe twakolera, because I'm an old man. People didn't used to abuse us. People used to abuse you. You have disagreements. You have misunderstandings. But today people do not care and think about the next after. You wrong someone once, they open up their TikTok, give you thorough without wanting to mend the relationship. And I mean the friendship relationship. There's a place where that person you are abusing has actually been, you forget they've been in the life of your children. You forget the aunties of your children. You forget their, they have been there. So that in their mind in this era, it's not there.
One who told me that right now, back then you would date a girl over just a sweet potato from where, and now sweet potato.
You explain to a girl, you tell her, you speak your heart out, you avail yourself, and then they take you for you. They accept you for you. And then they've made up their mind to accept you, to be with you. And then even when life is tough, they'll stay.
They stay, But now?
In this era, life becomes tough. Your woman goes, she starts her own life, rents her own kazigo, starts her own job, sends you divorce papers.
For better, for worse is no longer.
No. Those are vows they should remove, actually. Because they don't work.
They no longer work for this generation. So for richer.
Yeah, for richer. They're in for richer, for health. You can't be with anyone in sickness,
But it can never be like sometimes.
You see, for them, they don't look at it like that. They don't have that at the back of their mind. Because if I can, you see, gone are the days to do popcorn was a very serious issue. You get your maize, you first put it in kasana for some days, you make sure it is dry, then you n'obutekamu ne butabaluka n'oddamu n'ogamba bwanike, then we'll do it the next day. You get it. The next day, then the next day ne bubaluka. Today just go to supermarket, get your corn, put a microwave, not even oil sigiri wagon, just put a microwave, you're opening like a whole thing. So, and just in minutes, no work done, no input, no effort.
That makes you lose the mind.
Exactly. So everything now becomes
very fast.
Exactly.
I've taken it to relationships, but it's different.
No, but it is. Even in relationships today, I kid you not, you can't be dating a girl alone. In this era, no.
You better be having money, or
you better be having money
to cover her out.
Yeah, which she doesn't even have, but she doesn't look at it like that. For her, she looks at it, you don't have. But she has equal opportunities. She went to school. She went to she got education.
She's even working.
She even is working, but she also doesn't have money. But she expects you, the agement, to actually have the money. So we are dealing with a crooked era, crooked generation, crooked system. But that's something that actually springs up from a very interesting space that we neglected and we didn't look at in the beginning, but now has come back biting. The era of fathers not being involved.
Oh yes.
The rampant kusajjalata of men thinking they were gifts to women, and then just sharing children from different places and leaving them to grow with their mothers without being available. Now, by design, by nature, woman was not supposed to do life alone and raise a family alone.
Yeah.
It's a family for a particular reason. And then that, you have two children bringing up each other and figuring out life. Yes.
Say 2 children.
Yes, 2 children.
A woman,
is
considered to be a child.
No, it's a child. Any day, anytime. Any day, anytime. For real.
Yeah.
They need support. They need guidance. They need a leader. However much they may be wiser than a man, because most times women are wiser, but they need direction. They need the support system. They need someone who's gonna, hey, where you're heading now, calm down.
Oh yes, maybe that.
What they want, any day, anytime.
You have to calm down.
Things
don't work like that. Yeah, you need someone who's...
Exactly.
Yeah.
You understand that? Like, I'll give you a very quick scenario. There's a friend of mine who calls me in the morning very angry and furious. Very angry and furious. He's like, bro, do you know what happened? I had 90,000 shillings on our ATM account, my ATM. We went to a hospital. There's a hospital that was then at Watoto. We went there at night, at 3 a.m. 3 a.m. our child was sick. We went, and it's my wife that used that card to pay, and she saw the balance was a 0. Or she take it 90,000. Tuesday waka kumacha sawa 10. Before we go to bed, she tells me, honey, owenviri ali agenda kujja. Omwami wenviri agenda kujja kumacha. Ochitegedde nenga akitegedde sente zino wamwadde card ne musasula buli kimu kyonna naye yasigadde ku direction ye nalina okukola enviiri on this day. Bino ebizzeewo byonna tebimujje ku level. That can only be a child who thinks like that. Guy ankubira ku makya ku ssaawa 10. Actually, sawa emu. Nanga, I know you must be in your show. Man, this is what is happening. Nemuga, oh bro, calm down. Nanga mwana mukazi mukoyo ono. Nemuga, calm down. Nemuga, kati akole enviiri gwe omumanyi. Bwe guy atera okujja wano nti namba ye. Njirina actually. Nemuga, kati mukubira omugambi. You're coming to do my wife's hair and sina sente. Okitegedde? Okiriza okukolera ebbanja. Bwana agamba mbuye ajja akole. Bwana agamba nti nedda mugambi kati gwe mukube akubi. Mukyala wange akubire mukyala wo. Amugambe. Wabula madamu leero nyinza obutasobola kujja. Waloka emergency akaguddewo ngenda kudda mukubire nkolo nakulala. That is the only way you're going to save yourself. But she will not accept the fact that you don't have money. Tajja bitegera, tajja biraba, and that can only be a child.
Officially, I am dead because I've realized that I've done that myself.
You see, exactly. So it's the children that think one way. You understand that? So now it needs a man to actually keep that in check and balance. So you can't leave the responsibility of bringing a child as well by one person, because this is what is going to happen. Omwana bulabuza daddy wa mwaliruda because she's angry. Yatulekawo sajja mbwa, sajja mbuzi, sajja nkoko, sajja biki, all those sorts of things. But you do not want to tell your child nti omusajja yalina omukyalo omulala. Nze najjawo after. Ojagamba yatulekawo. Even when it will be evident that omwana ajja kukula realizing it's the youngest of the older ones in the first family, gojja kusigala ogamba yakulekawo kati yakula ekyo ng'amanyi in their head that omusajja akola ki yandekawo. So we have those things. We have, and then now that's a generation that we brought up by single mothers, kati figuring out themselves, figuring out life now kati banji. Okitegedde kati bafuuka abangi, they become toxic because wabeeranga n'empisa zo ng'oli wekka. It is very hard. It is very hard. ewagundi okumanya empisa era nga araba temuzanya nabo mpisa mbi kati nga you don't even have time to even interact with them. Today you cannot say abana bagundi bampisa mbi because you're going to open up your social media platform ng'ekyana ky'empisa mbi kiri busy kiri mu kuwugira buli kimu. And constantly when you feed on particular things, they become a reality. You start to feed on them, and I think this is life. I think every man is a dog. I think now I need to be independent. Now, tutwa never feminist je twabiranga. Ndaba media matembe balinga ba feminist nenga I know muchale wa I know mami waka.
Ngatuka na
beba beranga voko ku TV oko. Honorable Miriam Matembe. But there were not very many. I know babiranga iranga buli magamba soka atubulira matembe ali ndanga mwami wange. But today you have a feminist with a good job, with a car, or stays in an apartment, posting nonsense completely every day, poison every day, and infecting a whole generation. So now those are the role models that are exposed to because of what? Internet. So we are at a bigger disadvantage. Today, even it is very important for a father to be available in their children's life because you're going to be counteracting information every day. Every day ngalo information omwana jana bagamba kino nga mwanidda yakyo kikya omwana jana bagamba kino kuba agenda kubera na information bwafuna kusoma ka just imagine nti omulekedde mama eka aze ate abaana abobwala there is a way they grow at a particular level, they become equals with their mothers. You can't tell them, you can't even tell them anything. Your mother can't say anything. So but if the father is there, they reverence, they fear, they listen and respect and receive from. So we have a whole messed up generation that it was our own creation.
You killed me when you said it is done by only a child because so many women have done that.
They're one directional in thinking. One directional.
Me, I wanted to go to salon on Friday. I don't know what happened on Thursday. I'm not going to be the understanding person.
You can be there, you know, your father, your husband's timetable of even receiving salary. But you know, it's 2 weeks to the salary time. But you still want something from your man.
Oh, he doesn't have money yet.
He doesn't have. No, mugamba komaona chino. Bring this. Tomubuziza but you just know yagenzi. It's only children that know when daddy goes out has to come back with something. Never genda ku church, baba manyi. They say bring us this. My little daughter calls me and says bring me kulkulba. She got to understand kulkulba, but now she's in the please kulkulba please. Then she asks for things. What? For her she doesn't matter.
She doesn't.
She didn't care. That can only be a child.
My people who are there acting like children. Then we want to be feminists.
Exactly.
After, when he's not doing that, you
show me a wealthy woman, very wealthy woman, successful woman that is seriously married.
Very, very successful.
Yes. You can be a very wealthy man and get married. The moment you become a wealthy woman, you can't, and before marriage, you can't become married. Why is it like that? Do you know that a man can be first wealthy and eventually get married?
Get married.
A woman can't do first become wealthy and get married after.
That is
true. It is.
When she gets wealthy,
she's not going to be married.
Why? You fear?
No. Men don't fear. No, men don't
fear women.
Nah.
What happened?
I prefer my wife. I married a better woman than I am. I had to go for better than I am. Yes. Better than I am. Far better than I am.
So, men don't fear women?
No.
What do they fear? Why do they take?
They fear, they don't like the kamanyiro that comes with that package. Because they are not created to be in a position of command and authority. When
she's commanding one way,
it gets on their head. They feel like every time you even question their integrity, they actually feel like you're attacking them and undermining them. So they go on the defensive. So it becomes very hard.
Very hard to. Maybe that answers my question I've been asking. Why men fear rich women?
No, it's the kamanyiro that comes with it. Yes, it's the kamanyiro. There is nothing like fearing anything. You actually prefer your woman even to be more wealthy. Every man likes to have a successful woman. Yes. That's why you see some of them elevate them eventually.
Changing my mind.
No, seriously. Every man is comfortable. Do you know how it is. The same way you're proud of your child who is doing very well. The same way you're proud of your wife who is doing very well.
Because they already called us children.
You get it.
Yeah.
You get it. So it is. I don't know of a man who doesn't like a successful woman, because a successful woman tantamounts to a successful family.
Yeah.
Your children will be successful. Will be successful, because they'll be feeding from success. They'll be hearing from success. They'll be nurtured by success.
Yeah. That's awesome.
They'll be nurtured with wisdom.
That's great.
Yeah. They will be nurtured by wisdom. But when you calculate, you know, constantly okwerabira nti oli mwami akulaga nti kati no, we have a maid naye najja nayingira mu kisenge naye tafumbye takoze tafumbye takola ki abaana tabalabiridde n'ogamba kati why are we having children? Because one of the biggest issues again byetudiringa nabyo olwaleero is because parents felt like money and provision was the most important than nurturing.
Men felt provision is everything.
No, and parents, those who grew up in families where mother is working, mukati muina nani ne daddy nakola ne mulowooza nti sente and provision of school fees is all that is needed, and shelter. Abaana basinika mu boarding badda babeerako na mu weeks 2, daddy abeera busy, mama abeera busy, waliwo mukozi bwe batyo maliza. You're detached from your children, they are detached from your legacy, they are detached from what you do, and then later botandika realizing nga bakuzenga, and yet they had already formed their own identities that you can't break.
I know.
So that's why we have a problem.
You want your child to get into your business that you feel that you cannot run it.
They feel it's boring. They feel it's boring. They don't
have their own.
Yeah, they have their own mind. So you have that because you weren't present. You are not present. So ebyo nebizibu gye biva paka kati no twanga tugenda bula bonanya nera afumu abalimu abagenda abakyakwana. So that was actually I was saying that I was looking at, I'm like, where are people going to find girls to marry now?
Oh, maybe.
I feel sad. I feel sad for a boy child. Yeah, for real. I feel really sorry.
Women are there, but want to marry.
No, women want to marry because the biological clock is actually forcing them to lean in that particular direction. But by qualities of a good wife, they don't possess.
Marriage is becoming harder.
Marriage is supposed to be a peaceful place.
But it was supposed to be a peaceful place.
Yeah. But do you know how many people do not want to go back home?
In the evening, they're praying next.
Yeah.
They were like, you see.
Uddenga bebasi. Uddeyo nga bebasi. Nga you can't able to can your wife's head. Byagenda okunyuma byagenda okugamba. Bero bigenda kukwatagana. Nga kazire nga bebasi.
Tukanga webaka.
Expectations mu 18.
Yeah, I wanted us to actually go into expectations in marriage.
Yeah.
Then and now. Just a quick comparison, because I'm dealing with the young ones who I want them to at least pick up something then that was good and what actually people expected in marriage, and right now what is happening.
Challenge is comparison. And again, social media is spoiling things. Hollywood spoiled things quite a lot. I think people should use themselves as the first yardstick to determine that whatever they see on social media is not true.
It's not true. It's edited. It's
Look at how many photos you take of yourself and how many you post. Everybody wants to put their first foot forward.
Yeah.
You understand that?
Definitely.
And then when you see it from the outside, you see it glitters, and they said that's what you want. But you see, you're forgetting the person you're trying to compare yourself with. Whose child is that person? Which family do they come from? What's their background? How old are they?
How old?
Olaba omusajja nga mumpi nga ali mu kuvuga emmotoka ey'akabi n'olowooza mwenkana. Tuli mu myaka ki ndi mwana.
I know, right?
Nkoledde emyaka 20 mu giijo.
oyina 18 oyagala obyamyaka ana
King akuyitako bw'ati omusinga muno ne ku bwanvu omuyitako akuyitako gane manyi no kikubanga gayo oyo gayi abadde resilient for quite some time. Asuzeeko mu nyumba emitwalo 15
gwe watandikidde mu 3 500 800
gwe muli mu 600 nola mwana gamba no I'm getting a house for 600 no mugamba you don't need 2 rooms
single
alibo you don't need 2 rooms you 3 rooms for what bo ngama ngono nga planning den ukikukyaza mikwano gye bajje bakolera neti bagenda kujja buli lunaku yakirabira okitegedde
ogenda nabakubirako bakugambe
bali busy mwezi mulamba ogumale nga toyina gwokyaziza but you have incurred the cost of a bigger place.
Actually even when they come it's more costly.
Actually bakyaza nte emirundi 3 neno n'ogamba kati asikyabasobola kati then notayagala kukakiriza kukakkana bagamba mbu wali nasengukawo n'enzira ewalala n'osigala ng'obonabona n'omugugu ogw'ennyumba ennene you actually don't need it, so now you need to keep up appearance.
And there you're struggling.
So we have people who are just want to keep appearance. Marriage is about you having a spouse, going back home. If there is food to eat, yes, there is a shelter on your roof. The rest you'll work it out. This world is full of people who just want to accumulate too much. Why are you doing too much in a place that you didn't do too much to bring yourself into? Why do you want? Why do you want too much wealth?
Yet you even
for
started with the you have to look rich.
Why do you have to look rich and yet you're poor? Ofachi.
Yeah, that is what is happening.
Yeah, now. So we have that going on. It's crazy, it is tough, and it's killing a generation.
Yeah, couples want to be in Dubai every weekend.
Dubai nonsense. Maybe at Dubai by nonsense is enkuwulira. Anyway, lakwera muntu abata bitambulanga muntu abirabangako olowooza nti ate ebintu byolaba nti kape ziri mu Dubai bagendayo besonda honeymoon ne basooka bagenda kati we babeeranga bangi nnyo sigama ng'abantu we bazaalibwa abangi olunaku seemwe n'abantu abafumbirwa we babeera abangi bakolayo ka honeymoon ne bagenda ne babeeramu emu
tulaba ebifaananyi
abasigadde bonna mutandise obbiri abantu bali mu human trafficking, sex trafficking, sex business. Okitegedde kati mutandise obbiri abana era still era osigala okyayagala kati newe n'oyagala okukakasa ennyo abantu nze nkigamba nnyo n'abantu osanga nze me I always tell girls era bwe nkusanga me it's very hard okupitako ng'oli mwana wala nga onyumye nesigamba you look smart and beautiful bamanda bobudde nze appreciating energy ne time gy'otaddemu kati abaana bateekamu nnyo to look the part kati nze ngamba bawala gweze viri zosiba n'oteeka wano ne kagwa wano abasajja tekalina katukwatirako tetukalaba tetukafaanako tekatukwata nako naye okasibyo katadde wano ne wano otaddewo kati gwobeera okolaba oti kati ffe tulaba kulwaki yeesumbwa kwaki takagatta waneeno olowooza making it beautiful
omwana alisigala ng'akakwatako gwogamba
lwaki takagatta gwolowooza is making you beautiful but naye ffe si bye ebyo bye tulaba your beauty is not determined on that hair. There are things women do and I look at them like what a wow. Era nze mukyala namugamba actually for me I married her because she was simple.
Very simple.
She was not trying too much. She doesn't do makeup, she doesn't do anything, she doesn't
everything simple.
Yeah.
But now when you want simple, that means what toina sente, toina chi.
Si butaba na sente really. Sente ndizibeera ki. Challenge eriwo. Probably I think I see life in a different perspective. But life is supposed to be looked at in a different perspective. I don't have to prove to you that I have money for me to have it.
Oh yes.
No.
No.
I don't need to have 3 cars.
For me to know that I have.
Yes. I don't need to change whatever it is. No. I don't have to have a huge house. As a matter of fact, look at the people that have huge houses. Abana bafumbiza abana abakuze bafumbiza abana kati nyumba baziddukamu. kale naawe ekyo kikulemye naawe okuyiga n'ogamba teweetaaga nnyumba nnene kugiteekamu nnyo ssente nnyingi nnyo. As a matter of fact kinene nnyo abaana banagenda okisikira nga kiri outdated nga bagenda gimenya.
You're trying to build a future house.
Yes.
But then you are unable to stay in it now.
Yes.
Ogenda otuukayo gimaliriza ng'already nkadde.
Okitegedde.
Abaana baalese style ompya
vane mukyokuba nti already nkadde ng'abaana bagenda gikolekamu. Ng'okizimbye kinene nnyo because olaba olina abaana. Weetaaga naye buuza ku balina abaana abakulu bo bali batya. Nsogo obeera oleka banange muleetera abazzukulu bandabeko beera eyo.
Nakugamba mu next week I'll get something.
Nange abaana bange njala obeera nabo. So why don't you just do something minimalistic? Simplify life. Put life more in what you eat, how you live your family, the time you spend. If you have a phone, you need one phone. Imale kuva kwabikasi era katidade ngama nti bali 17 18
yeah
ochegede buli sawa buli muntu abeera kodi era buli ogenda okola buli muwala abeera bwati era still era ne relationship onaza abayagala getting a board abayagala kipya kiddako.
There is nothing like realizing okay boredom
esimu ekyakola nze nkwata esimu eja emala kwatika neba nga tekyakola ba ne stopping oba ne julira dani nangande I need another one for capacity then ndio kangule eddako
ganti goli mukadde pe tuli kubipya
kali kyekyo by saves me quite a lot sene nyine zira ebyo zikolamu osanga omwana nze mbalaba abaana nga akutte esimu ya be milioni 5 nyam 5 mukaga naye nga ne rent taina sene za rent.
Yeah, I has to first ask around.
I think ne rent gye yeteeka talina kusulayo.
What could have caused that?
Wanting to show people that you look, that you're rich, that you're well off. But we all know, we see, just because tukugamba, we know you don't have a job. So you don't have a job, you have an iPhone 17. Younger girl, wajijiwa. Tata otu mumanyisi musajja mugagga. Oli mwana mulekwa. Mama otu mumanyi mukyala munaku.
Gwe simu wajijiwa.
Esimu ojijiwa. Ofulumye bwoti oyamba tokola. Ofulumye bwoti no yamba designer clothes. Tukutunulira bwoti tugamba abana abalenzi abategera bagamba that's a no goes on for a girl. That's why you'll be there slaying and looking nice and you are attracting guys who just want to be with you for a minute and not commit because they don't want to commit into that stress which they do not even know how you're in it.
You're because in Maldives every after
in Maldives every after a month. Which kind of guy? Tokola. Byodde bifaananyi by'oposting nga tetulabamu yakututteyo.
Asolo.
Byonna oliweka bwoti oliweka byonna by'oposting ky'oŋŋamba okikakasa gwatakola olaba n'abakola nabo ba okitegeeza ŋŋamba look at the expensive cars in this city z'ababbi. You either a thief to afford those cars in this city. Let me tell you this: you either a thief or you own big loans.
Many big loans.
You either I have very many amazing friends. They come here and they are rich. This car, it's in Africa here. No mugamba, that must be a thief. Tekisoboka. A car is $1 billion shillings. A car is 700 million. You either have to be in parliament, working in parliament, nga sene wina we muzibba. Okitegedde? Muli kusereza omiwa omusolo obanga you took a huge loan.
And you're struggling to keep it?
No, you may not be struggling to keep it because it may be used to a sign of status for your business. For your individual, your brand as an individual. But thereafter, olaba omuyimbi ng'alina emmotoka n'ogamba musiki ono tumumanyi tumulimu ezo ssente zaavuddewa. Kitegedde.
So kunoonyerezaamu
kati gwe muvubuka eyandibadde aliving obulamu bwe obuli simple kasimple subaruko okitegedde oyagala kwewanika eri waggulu balina kulya ebisiyaga okitegedde abaana people are doing weird things in the city. People are doing random things. People are doing bad things. People are into sacrifices. Witchcraft is real. People are doing an occult business to just look the part so that they can lure many. What don't you imagine? You know, there are people who are sacrificing their first menstrual cycles, their first cycle, their first menstrual. Baina gye bazitwala ne basacrificing naye bakyerabira nti balowooza bibawa obugagga. Yes, bibawa honestly bebawola bosanga bali mu zi apartment si naye talina musajja baliwa living a cool life, posh life until they get married and start looking for children, then they come to Jesus because wombs zaabwe baziwaayo. They sacrifice their children be batanazaala. Ebiri wano mu nsi muno bingi. There's too much evil going on. And then that, when it is flashed, teri kubanga buli mwa buli aposting atakugalaga nti zino sente za kusamize, zino sente zachi. No. Takulaga.
Zino nazijjewo no. Money is money. It's plain.
Daba abantu bakola abali muzisima BBL ennaku zino byendaba. Body enhancements bali mu kola. All for what?
Abasajja mwaba bebuuza every time you saying mwagala
tunuulira ku bakazi abafumbo bonna wali aba BBL.
Tewali.
Katuko kye kikulowoozesa muno.
And now for them they were lucky then.
No. Nze ni MC w'embaga. Abakyala abatalabika paati be basinga ofumbirwa. Kati nze nja kubuulira bwe nti I'll be honest with you. 90% of the weddings I have done, I don't remember the girls. Why? Because they were covered in makeup. Weddings have MC'd. They were covered in makeup. They are different. Bomusanga si oli. Akujjukiza wa MCing embaga. Oleko mugamba, yali ludda wako zina alyo kajigamba ngamba, nenga onyiridde nnyo. Naye nga kati wana aliko original. Naye nga ate kitegeeza nti omusajja yafuna oyo aliko original gwe yawasa mufeene gwe twalaba yali mulala. But ye gwe yayagala yoyo. Naye nga bonna baakina BBL. Bonna tebaliyo mu bufumbo. Sinakola mbaga ya muntu wa BBL.
Kina BBL.
I'm telling you. Sina. Ebino bi perfect simanya galo. Simanya bija. Tebali abo tebabawasa. Bakulabako bulabi.
So the guys who brought the donkey at home and got the zebra.
No, it is not the donkey actually. It is the zebra is the one that is at home. It's just that probably for you actually your eyes are not looking very well. Abakyala abalungi be bali ewaka mu bufumbo. Because beauty is beyond the physical outfit. Yeah, it's beyond that. It's beyond that. It is your heart.
Let me ask about the myth.
Yes.
That the myth that was then and now about love that you'd want to challenge. The myth that was carried around love.
The myth that was carried around love.
According to how you have seen love, you've seen love is even beyond getting married does not have to say you're beautiful, but in a heart. Then now, the myth that has been carried.
There is no really myth about love. Again, love is also attacked and lived based on two different individuals' approach to life as well.
Yes.
Buli muntu ebikola ewange si ebikola ewo si ebikola ewo si ebikola ewo. So template tezikwatagana. And that's also another mistake counselors do. When I'm doing premarital counseling for couples, I ask questions first. I need to understand the couple in front of me first.
Yes.
And then give them advice based on them, not based on me. No. Mine will never work.
Can never do.
My template can never work for anybody else.
It can.
My template is weird. I find it even weird myself. I find it weird. I don't fight. I don't quarrel. I don't get angry. I don't.
The other one is saying, how do you do it?
The other one is I don't. I chose not to. I chose to look at my wife and let her grow into this marriage. Figure out Mother, teach me her ways. I prefer learning her ways than me teaching her my ways, because my ways are totally.
Yeah.
So my template can't work.
But don't you think actually it's a real thing that when we get married, we want to teach these people our ways, not even learn?
It is reason as why marriages fail today is because everybody feels like I know best, and it is either my way or my way for both parties, and it is not supposed to be that. Marriage is supposed to be a start of a new journey and a new beginning of both of you. That what you know, forget. What I know, forget. How do we craft a way forward together? This is my bank account. This is how much money I have. Can we survive like this? Me, I actually don't have a bank account. My wife does. I don't own a bank account. I don't have business with any bank. No, I don't.
Wow.
As an individual, no. My salary, my wife. So what we do is she knows how much I earn. Let's take it. So
not acting like a child.
No. Yeah. Then you kyekyo ngayo nti kati noonyayo omukazi akusinga okutegeera. Bw'ofuna akusinga okutegeera akutegeerera nnyo. So after then bw'omala kati tebikola wantu ebyokuba nti transparency tebikolera mu bafumbo balala kati tisaba bibawa.
Start saying your account gets to your wife. Another one says,
Kubuza, first of all, I ask you, how comfortable are you with your wife knowing how much you earn? Bungama, I'm comfortable. Then we talk. Bungama, we are not. I'm not comfortable. Ina issues izo. Ochitegedde. Sikuyamba insecurities izo kati ziba ziva walala nnyo. Then katogenda kwesanga nga ate bwotyo bwozomanyi kuba ne taata watu yangata omukazi tomwemaliramu. Manyi notion musajja tebamwemaliramu tebamulaga. Kati bwotamwemaliramu ye next of kin wo.
And they were next of kin, but how different people.
Nze nno kati kankubuulire ewange what I own, what I have and what I'll have will always be my wife's, not my children.
Oh wow, that's nice.
Will be my wife's, not my children. So it is my wife to determine whether she also gives it to the children.
To the children.
Yes. Yeah. My first priority is my wife.
Man.
Because a happy wife will make your children will be better. Yeah. So for me, mulimu there muzo musika. No. My wife is my heir. The moment I'm done, I'm gone. Yeah. She was the next in command. She is now the one in command. Then she will choose, even if she's to marry another person, it is okay. As abana ekirungi tebali bangezeka naye babe ate yabasindika no basindika. So kati ya kimukakatako nnyo okulaba nga balekeddwa bulungi. So for me,
you've understood life.
For me, I have a fellow leader in my house, not someone I'm ruling. No.
The men want this.
No. We are like this. Tuliko level, man.
Yeah. Boy, I got this high table, then the woman here, then the children.
No.
I think that is even happening in marriages now.
Actually, that's why they lose it. When they say become one does not mean you become a governor of the other. No. So accountability is very key, and men ought to explain. People don't explain in marriages, in relationships. Don't explain themselves.
But I have no time. Oh, that
don't
is
explain.
It. But I don't have time to explain myself.
No. You have to have time to explain yourself, because you should not leave anything left to hanging, because that will be the beginning of everything terrible in your life. Because if I question one thing and you don't have an answer for it, I will feel like there's something you're hiding. Yeah.
I don't have time to explain. So those who are saying they don't have time to explain
no.
You that's the wrong thing.
You explain.
Then maybe they're actually not ready for
help the person understand you. Help your wife understand you.
If she calls you and she says, "Where are you?"
No, help understand. Akusobira wakasawa 12 chikubadharinga. I'll give you an example. I may say I'm bothered. She calls me, "Where are you?" Because by saa mwenda ali waka. from work by sawa mwenda because she doesn't like to be in traffic, she moves with her children and so on and so forth, but by sawa mwenda aliwa waka kati bwayingira ewaka expecting omwami okubeerawo kati then nakubira ku sawa nga 10 awo nemu nagamba are you coming back soon? Mugabo nayo nambuuza back soon nejjo nakomye nkomawo akimanya my timetable yange naye why? Because in her mind she's grown up seeing the dad being at home earlier.
Oh, but maybe even understanding.
Okitegedde kyenkugamba nakifunamu obuzibu nange in the beginning. Now I'll tell you things that so kati ojja kufunamu nnyo obuzibu bwoga naye kulwaki obeera ombuuza buli kyako tokikola bwotyo omugamba nono sooka ojja otuule wano eno nkimanyi onneetaagala nonga obudde bukyali naye because why? Because you probably saw your dad being at home early. Nenze ni muyiribi, your dad was not a muyiribi. Okitegedde? Your dad was not a muyiribi. Kati nze obudde obwo bwe mnyina mu meetings. Kusawa 12 to meeting for coffee, to meeting for what. Nagamba gwe we have a business dinner meeting ine mugenda bichi. Kati kiro constantly. Okitegedde? I know kimanyi nti nonze nkola show yako macha by sawa nyamba najimazedda. Bono obudde olaba sina byenkola nedda nyabo. Mbanga tabidala. Kola bidala ndi mu events ndi you help her understand. Kati wakitegeera ne questions zikendera. Ne wali ngamba no I want to be able to nakagamba ne aba akola ki. Yamaliza abakola ki. Kati bo binyigira mnonga tombuza tokola ki. You're creating a problem where it was not supposed to be. Bakute message mu simu munnyonnyole nti zino zola bazenjogera bwento. Nonsonyiwa. Sigina kiddamu.
Men don't have sorry in there.
No. You have to have. You have to, because you're dealing with a human being. It's not an animal. She has feelings. She understands. She's genuine about these questions and asking. She does not want to be caught off guard. You ought to explain yourself. You need to bring someone up to speed. And some of those moments are okay. Then you can be able to actually have those moments. Speak, talk out. Communicate. Then by the time something comes up, your woman will be your first person. Do you know how hard and terrible it is for you to be in problems and your woman can't defend you? Nga mukyala bagamba kituufu.
Ogamba
sisaayo mukono. Naye ogamba no, owange nedda.
Do you know there is when you defend your friend nga yakikola but you feel
you feel no tasobola. So the first alibi you have in your house is your wife. The first person you have who looks at you when you're asleep, when you're sleeping, that's your wife, my friend. She has your life in her hands.
Do you know what? Omukuba omuvuma lajja wakana kufumbira emmere n'olya.
That's my boy. Gwe ku ngeri gye twebakamu otulo. N'abakyala engeri gye baba tebeebaka. How do you sleep with not without a clear conscience nti oli ali happy? How do you do that? Tosobola. She has your whole life in your hands. She can end it.
Women are not bad people.
No, they are not bad people. Men are bad, but women are not bad people. But again, why don't you live in harmony in a peaceful space like that? Other people need to understand that people keep changing based on the information they keep feeding on these social media platforms.
Social media
ofuna akawala nga kali pure nnyo naye muganda wange ebigurupu social media live eziri ku TikTok. Man, social media is a terrible thing and it's messing up a lot of. So some of you who are consuming this content on social media, you ought to understand it is all a lie. It is all a lie.
It's a setup.
The reality is different. Ku ground ebintu birala. Ku ground ebintu birala.
I know when you're speaking about like such things, they don't want to hear them.
Tegera musajjawo bino yogamba King nze kugambe wange nze negololere ngo ezenyambala. You understand that?
they caught it, the woman doesn't do anything
nedda akola
over
namulekera alabirira abaana
oba omusajja baamuloga
omusajja baamuloga nedda munnange nze siri typical Muganda. I'm not a traditional man. No, I'm not. You don't need to kneel down to give me food. You don't tonjawulira mmere. No, teeka siswani yemu ku mmere yiwako nenva. Simple. Tulye tugende byonna bigenda mu lubuto bigenda kwemixinga.
Already kwemixinga. I know, right? Naye kintu ekyo bannange lwaki.
Okitegedde kye nkugamba. Naye ate togula byange. Don't take mine for the gospel truth or the standard of a marriage. No. Understand the man you married. Dating a guy go dating owulira emboozi z'ayogera maama we kintu ky'amaanyi nnyo eri obulamu bwe. Fuwange Yesu w'amaanyi nnyo eri obulamu bwange naye simuleese mu conversation zonna. Manya gy'ali tagenda kufuukira kizibu mu bufumbo bwo. Naye wano owoogera n'omusajja ku dating maama amwogerako. Maama yakola kino, maama atera okukola kino. Baganda bafanyo then kati manya maama wano gwogeza n'olusala luwera n'okkiriza ofumbirwe omukulu wo. Maama is an important part in your marriage. Decisions.
Get there when you
listen, guys. Yeah. Don't just go there to eat food. Out to mutula mulye mmere no. Ask taking us snaps. Ask questions.
They don't.
How many siblings are you? What's the relationship you have with your siblings?
Wow, I don't talk to my brother. He's there in town. I don't talk. Womanya.
Medda. Manya. Tagenda kulabikako brother mu ewammwe. Katumanya gwe brother gwe sister wono omukulu gwogenda ofumbirwa. Ewaffe tubikola nga we do this, we have altars. Then kati ng'omanya gye nnyingira eno nyetegekiranga okubeeranga mu altars eza buli wiiki, eza buli mwezi ng'omanya. So you also put you need to listen. Men, you need to listen to these women. These women say very many things that they don't even say. They are bubbly. Mukavuya wogerera ebintu ebingi ennyo boogera ebyama bingi. And men don't like to listen. Men don't like to listen. Balowooza ali one direction oba ati abalowoleza mu mpale. Aba otuddawo naye ng'alowooza kutankula sikaati byalowooza.
Alowooza wanaakugamba
kujja ku kiteeteeyi kyo ebyo babeeramu. While you are having serious oli serious weerere ejjo munyumiza jjajjaawo nga bwe wali omwagala ennyo. So you date and he does not know the most important people in your life. You get married and he does not know the most important people in your life. Because he wasn't paying attention.
Then you tell him, I want us to go and see, like after honeymoon, I want us to go and see our grandmother.
Nagamba nedda. Neerabira nti walinga omunyumizanga we bali important nga he didn't pay attention.
As we wind up, it's been a good time really.
Yeah.
What is a combination of the old generation and the new generation or relationships? Which one can you all bring together and say this is a healthy relationship?
I think the new generational relationship is more communication based and affirmative based. Affirmative based, where you constantly communicate your feelings to each other, where you say out things that you're not happy about. Things you're happy about, appreciations. Men are not appreciated. You know, they feel like it feels like it's an obligation. Whatever I'm doing, yes, it's an obligation. Yes, it's an office, it's an action upon your life, and so on and so forth. But in this era where now women are also encouraged to, say thank you to your man, you know, appreciate them for the little things they do, so on and so forth. In the older generation, they weren't doing those things. Because there was no rapport, there was no communication, there was no talking. This is an older man who married a young girl. This is an arranged marriage they are living in. This is a third wife or second wife, so there's not much to talk about. This is a man who has very many things and busy and had enough time to sit down and talk about. Everything falls into place. You can't affirm that man. You can't tell them, honey, I appreciate you. I love what you do. We appreciate you as a family for what you're doing for us, food on the table, the simple things that they do that they should be able to do those. So you need to now, in this dispensation, you need to appreciate your woman. You need to tell them how amazing they are. I'll be honest with you, I see how my wife was taking care of our children. I like, oh girl, you're doing amazing. I see you. I do see you.
Wow.
I do see you. I see the effort that you put in. I noticed the smallest simple things like cleaning and wiping the toys before she gives them to the baby. That is not
That's
something.
yeah.
That is, she does just, but I appreciate that because that is saving me hospital bills money.
Yeah.
You understand that?
Yeah.
So I see those small things that she does. And I appreciate them. I tell her how I feel. Not every day I feel like she is, but the moments come and like, yo, girl, you look amazing. I like you. I love you. I miss you.
There should be many.
Yeah. So in this, we should combine and then be able to communicate quite often and speak out. Today, what you don't say, people don't understand it. I can never know what you're thinking.
Yeah, definitely.
Those days, it was easy for you to just think about something and sigwe nebyapa byange sigwe manyi kyekyuka timwagala akimanyi nti mwagala. No, it didn't work like that.
Now speak it out. Let someone hear that.
Speak it out. People tell them how you feel. Tell them that you're not happy. Tell them you're exhausted. Tell them you're tired. Tell them you can't do it. Tell them there's enough. And give them a reason. Tell them, no, I won't come to your family party because I don't feel like I want to. For no reason. I'm okay, but I don't want to come.
Simple, easy.
Simple, nice. I want to me time.
Wesley, you live life nicely.
Yeah. Me, I don't leave anything.
I don't want to come to your family party because
I just don't want to.
Yeah. Easy.
Why? No, I'm gonna be there. I'm not. That's not me. I have done too much out of my box so that I can accommodate. But that's not me. Yeah. Because again, for me, we are different. I'm not a people person. Yeah. Yes. No. I'm. Okay. I'll help you understand this. I am what they call a social introvert.
Okay.
I am people person when I'm around people. But I would prefer, give me an option, I would choose not to be around people.
Oh.
Yes. I'll have more fun when I'm alone than when I'm around with people. For real. That's why it took long for me to get married. Yes. I get bored very easily. Very easily.
You want to, again, get your own room in your own room.
Yes.
That's awesome. Give the last word for a Gen Z who is dating, who wants to date right.
A Gen Z who's dating a young girl. Let me advise a young girl. What you see on social media and media is not the reality of life. Look for somebody who chooses you every day.
Thank you.
Again, I repeat, look for someone who chooses you every day. And in those things that I've said, I have not said money.
Oh.
No.
Nah.
You can choose someone who shows you money, they have it, and they no longer have it. I'll give you a case scenario. You can be with Anita Among. She is the third most powerful person. The next morning, she's under house arrest. And everything else comes crumbling. Do you want to tell me you let go of that person? No. So you have to stay. You have to be by her side. As a matter of fact, you have to keep it in there. So money should never be the determinant of why you make decisions and choices in life. Because money comes and goes. Authority comes and goes. Today I'm a leader here, tomorrow I am not. You understand that? So fame comes and goes.
Yeah.
Tomorrow you're #1 training artist. The next week there's another trending person. So choose somebody who sees you for who you are, who chooses you for who you are, and chooses to see you as a person. So, and the same goes to the guys as well. Towesiba kumwala atakulaba.
But
no, in this age and era, today women know what they also want. Because they went to school, equally went to school.
Yes.
There's what we call women emancipation, women empowerment. Ne girl child education, are contributing to educating a girl child. Kati naye alina independent mind. Era ogenda okujja omukwana bwoti nga yakulabyerabye eddoba guno omutwe anaagusobola ogusindika oba anaasobola okuzaalira abaana oba okitegedde oba onoomukolere oba tomukolere. So if they choose you, choose them too. If they don't choose you, don't choose them. you'll die of frustration, you'll be not happy for the rest of your life, and you'll be a die frustrated man.
And that is the word of God, because
sisobola nakuba verses izo nanzi olwaleero ebyo ebintu ebisumbuwa abantu, whether you have money or not. And a young man, a woman who does not spend money on you, muleke, you went to school, you have equal rights, you even have a point at university for free. Thank as a young child.
Yeah.
You graduate like I. You still have a better job even like I do, or even have the same when namukola. Kati oluusi omusingako oluusi tomusingako, maama gwe sente zizo zikola ki? Ekikyala kyekiriwa ngera simusigala anti kati labayo nange nalyako ddi ku sente zo. Money is supposed to be in the pool, supposed to be yours.
There's one friend of mine who said that the reason why women don't have money, they want to keep it.
For what?
They just have to hold it, and money doesn't want you to hold it. Which is it is again. Amazing.
Choose who chooses you. Choose who chooses you. Love who loves you. Life will be simple and easy. They don't love you back, you don't love them back. They don't choose you, you don't choose them. Life is too precious for you to chase things that are not coming your way. Yeah. Bino omwala omukubira essimu tomufuna. Omukubira leo togifunye okubito gikubyo gireke. Muleke mwesonyiwe. Bwakunoonya mwogere, bwatakunoonyeza kite. Life is simple. Bwakunoonya nga alina ekizibu muyambe mu kizibu. Next time toddamu kukwata simu ye.
Otegeera nti akunoonya waba alina ekizibu.
Ulamu complicating.
We are complicating life for
and eat your money. Don't try to accumulate wealth for what? Live each day as it counts, because you're not promised of tomorrow.
Yeah.
You're not promised of tomorrow.
But don't finish
today
some
is
discernment. Discernment is needed.
For what?
If you have 20k and you eat it, all of it, what about the transport?
Kati nidda balirira manya transport enkozesa zino za kulya land road musasule nti musasule.
And Wesley Kasta gamba eat that come money.
Yeah. Oba otambula oba osanyuka bwe just be happy. Nze I live each day as it counts. I don't bank no money. I don't do nada.
Oh, wow.
My life is my life with my family. And that's it. I don't sirina birooto bizimba nyumba nene nnyo bigula ttaka ddene nnyo bwembanga gyakubeerako bubeezi.
Toyina abaana bye bagenda okusikira.
Kitange tannafa sinnamanya bye ngenda sikira. Kati really ndi mu myaka ana. Okitegedde kye nkugamba. Kati era saawa zino nkyandindidde kusikira bya kitange. Okitegedde kye nkugamba. So kati I have figured out my life. Yes, I figured out my life already. Kati bye buzibu and again I think n'ebintu bya succession n'ebyokusika tulina okujafuna time tukyogereko. Tukyuseemu abayindi tomala kufa ne balyoka bakugamba gwe musika. Okimanyi, that's why there is generational wealth and businesses that live forever. Why? Because someone is involved from the start. Bamugambira this is your responsibility. N'akulanga akimanyi. The late Rajiv Ruparelia agenda okufanga nanyini Victoria University yani yabitandiseewo olidde nga yabirwandinga buli kimu kyonna yagitamininga buli kimu. Kati that's why you have children muzaala abaana. That's why muzaala abaana ne mbagamba nti gwe musika n'ofa ebintu byonna ne bifa. Kubanga tabadde involved tabibaddemu gwe obadde olinze mbu n'ofolio ko mugambe ye musika ne
wamuwandiika
mu muwiru no. Abaana ba evolving bawe byobawa bwe kuba kuzimba nnyumba ba directing n'ennyumba gye bandizimbye. Directing wandi agadde batambuze business bye bintu ebibeera. This business mbumala. So kati like I said, I live each day as it counts. Bwe nfuna emmotoka eyakabiri yo nenjivuga benetaago gikola ekyokukola nenye nga ngitunda nga nfuna etali yakabi gujoloza si yakabi nga ntambula enkuba tenkuba ntuuka ndi smart ntuuka ndi okay ntuuka bwe ntyo obulamu.
Life goes on. Nobody is even sitting here watching, by the way. Nobody's watching. Yeah.
At the end of the day, do I sleep comfortably? Yes. Do I wake up very well? Yes. I have seen very many people who have big houses that they've never slept in. I have seen those who have good cars that they are crying in them. Amala kuvamu nalyoka
na kubaka esine kamu kuva na
ngolo jiyingira
Yeah.
So choose wisely. Choose your
Choose your choose.
We are
learning.
Impress
That's why this is happening.
Era nze siina gwe nsanyusa, siina gwe appeasinga. I don't want you to be my friend. I don't want to show you to count me amongst the richest people in this country, amongst the most famous people in this country. Do I eat what I want?
You do.
Do I go where I want to go?
You do.
Do I enjoy my life?
Yes.
Hallelujah.
We're out of here, my people. Peace out.